What did you just say?
I said 801.
We nailed it. Hey, remember on The Simpsons when Professor Frank saw Homer and Marge at the yard sale and he's like, "Good morning, ma'am. Good afternoon, sir." Because the time changed from 11:59 to noon as I was speaking. Do you remember that?
I vaguely do. I'm not sure if I do.
My brain is full of shit. You know, right before the show started, everybody, the nobody in-depth conversations, but a big thing that we never even brought to the table of that, and I wish, even though I brought it up, not to carry this out onto the internet, but my brain is shit. I'm also shit. You know
we know.
My brain is full of fucking like obscure references.
Who made that graph, by the way?
Which graph?
That one you just showed me, the
It was
tournament
Fat
graph.
Jesus.
Fat Jesus made that?
Yeah.
I hope he's on tonight. I want to congratulate him.
He's a fucking idiot.
Roxy Riddlebox, what up? Whoop whoop. Brian, Matthew. Yeah, he is a clown, isn't he, Roxy?
Comma beer mug. Shit brain.
Yeah, he's a shit brain too. You're right, Jello.
Jello onion?
Yeah.
I wish we would have did onion jello on why would you do that?
Oh man, that would have been kind of gross. I guess it would have been better than just eating the onion.
I feel like the oil would have separated from the gelatin and it would be like really slimy and fucked up.
Yeah.
Concentrated onion juice for some reason. You need drinks or anything over there?
I'm good right now. I've got almost a full water.
I guess we're just hopping these dabs tonight. Oh, I did bring these over. I'll grab the papers and all that shit.
Fuck, we were up to 5, we're down to 2. What's going on, people?
Tonight.
Alright,
move.
Maybe
Move,
it
please.
wasn't
Nope.
YouTube last week.
What up, everybody in the chat? Comma beer mugs.
Yeah, Spooky, he doesn't fucking have any kind of...
That's what happens when you try to type on your phone with your dick.
Poop poop Tommy.
Hoop hoop! Hoop hoop, Matt FEMA! Oh, what was this at? Did you see?
No, I didn't. I'm afraid to look.
Can we just pull down?
No, I was hoping so too, but it's never works that way.
iPads are shit.
How did you
The old
know?
ones are. Then they started copying Android phones, namely mostly Samsung phones, but Android altogether.
Rat candy.
Oh,
shit.
hey, I wanted to ask you before the show started, did Telus end up calling you back and giving you an update about your phone?
No. I think they realized honestly that they probably went into investigation, looked at my phone records, and then like
They took that phone
I was probably
call.
the laugh of the office that
They expedited that call to the training lab where they're like, you're going to
Can
deal
I-
with a lot of this.
Can I say something though? Today I went to make a phone call to a customer and I went to and it said long distance charges, man. I'm like, why the fuck? Oh fuck! I did it again.
Your muscle memory's changing. You're getting slower. You can't.
Maybe that's what it is.
It's
Yeah.
just a millimeter off now. Give it like a year. You'll be pressing 0 instead of 6.
Yeah. Oh no, I'll be pressing friggin' 3 instead of 9.
You're pressing star instead of 1, cuz. Like, wait a minute. Voice dial. Oh, look at that delicious candy.
McDinky for president.
Hell yeah,
Do
what
you
Swagnito?
winterize your camper ice?
I did that a few weeks ago. I just got to get it moved to the warehouse now. Looks like we're gonna make the whole song.
I would rather, I'm so stupid. For my winter, let's do something fresh.
Hey yo.
You know what I'm saying?
You were right. That was stupid.
Camperize the winter.
Yeah.
Camperize your winter. Lose your trips. Right?
There you go. Their lot is completely empty right now.
Again?
I drove by the other day.
It was empty and then it was
full.
They emptied it so they could level it.
Yeah.
Wow, we didn't hit 10 today. It's an unfortunate thing for me. My
Josh.
ego is fucking feeling crushed
5.
about it.
Yeah, it's not even YouTube's fault tonight. The fuck, guys?
How about...
I'm just trying to find a feeling.
just no jazz hands if
Yeah.
it's just kind of lazy. I feel like an airplane actually. Fuck you, Brooklyn Menace.
I weigh the
Damn
same.
it.
I weigh the same as 2 people, so we can count me as 2. Thanks, Vagento. I appreciate that.
I don't even know what the
Maybe
fuck
that's
I'm doing.
that's why it all of a sudden went up to 9. Shit, bro.
That's right. Fuck you, Brooklyn Menace, and to everybody else. What's up? You're watching another episode of Positive Vibes.
Bridge is supposed to open Saturday.
That's an
Closure
omen thing.
expires.
Like when you
Think
go
it'll
ohm.
happen, no way.
I
Yeah,
got it.
live. Okay. I'm your host, not Slim.
Meditating.
One.
That's him.
Know anybody with
Me and
COVID?
Iceman had an emotional conversation before the show started, so this is the Iceman,
That's me.
Dr. Iceman.
Dr. Iceman.
Doctor, he's got a PhD in pissing me off with the
Slice
truth.
of pizza. Balloon.
Bridge is supposed to open Saturday. Think it'll happen? No way. No, it won't. On November 21st, they will announce that the bridge is closed until December 21st, and nobody's crossing that Christmas either.
I completely forgot about the closure of the border recently. Honestly, it hasn't even weighed heavy on my mind whatsoever. I'm going to say in probably 2 or 3 weeks. I haven't even thought about it.
I think
It's
about
like
it every day.
it's fucking life is starting to normalize, eh?
No, don't say
Fuck.
that, bro. You're gonna get kicked off the show for saying
that.
that.
All we would need is will to watch.
That I'll kick you out of the fucking house for.
If we're going by weight, all we would need is will to watch it.
Yeah, you're right. We'd be getting record numbers.
Our governor said he thinks a vaccine should come in 4 weeks, so we'll see.
not
Yeah,
gonna
we've been
happen,
hearing
bro.
all sorts of different things.
I don't hear shit. I don't care about shit. And to summate it real fast,
Are you getting the vaccine? I'm not getting the vaccine.
I am.
Right away?
I said this to you before, and
I
I'll
don't
say it
think
to
you
you
did.
right now. And I've said it before. I thought I may have said it to you. I've definitely said it before. This is my opinion, and it fucking sucks. And I hate that it's my opinion, and I
Hey,
hate that I
don't hate
believe
it.
this, and I hate that this is my truth. But it is the real deal. What I'm about to say to you right now. Let me drink a fucking sip of water, okay?
I've put worse things in my body.
I mean, maybe. Maybe.
I'm trying to justify it and break it
I
down
was
to the
anti-vaccine
brass fucking
syringe.
tacks so that I can do what I want. I've got to do something that I don't want to do in order to continue doing something that I do want to do. And what are those things?
I
I'm sorry, I kinda
Say get the vaccine to go to
Oh,
America.
get the vaccine. Yeah, you're right. To go to America, obviously.
Right.
Yeah, obviously.
That's right. And that's the only reason you would get it. 'cause
That's
you
the only
want-
reason that I would get it. Well, let me
Okay,
put it to you.
if-
Here's my justification. Man.
Can I just ask one thing
Go
first?
ahead.
If the coin thing wasn't going on, would you still feel that way?
Real. You got the motorcycle.
I can go to the fucking coin thing right now with no vaccine.
guess,
That's
yeah, I
no
guess.
problem.
Yeah, but it sucks the way you have to do it, though.
I don't give a fuck about
Yeah,
not.
you're right.
I don't want to
Yeah,
do
good
things
point.
that I
That is a
don't.
good-
Don't do things that I don't want to do.
Even more
But
of a
if I
reason
want
for
to
me
go
to
somewhere
take it.
and
I
do
don't
something,
want
say
kids
flying is
ever.
what we're talking
The
about, to
reptilians
Albuquerque,
want us
right,
to
for the first coin
vaccinate
show.
ourselves.
This is not what I was
Or to
talking
Florida to
about.
fucking go to the Bahamas.
You put me on a different tangent, but yeah, or the Bahamas, any coin show. Leaving Canada during a pandemic. I can go wherever I want.
Yeah.
I can get in a plane. I can fly wherever I want. There's no restrictions in the
Okay,
world.
let's put it this way. If
I
there was
don't
no going over there and
understand
you
your
already had no hopes of going
Canadian
over,
dialect.
okay, but
If
they-
I can't go to
Wind
America,
water
I'm not
turns
getting a
frogs
fucking
gay.
vaccine. Now back to my original
Okay.
point.
Wish the
If I
tier were
was going,
subtitles.
I don't like. I'm not going to get into that. What I'm thinking in my mind and not verbalizing, okay? But what I'm saying is, here's my justification to get a vaccine to go to America, okay?
Now, Spooky, you turned frogs gay.
If I had to
Frog
go
sandwich.
to Europe or Asia, or I don't think I have to get shots to go to United Kingdom. I probably do.
No, I don't think so. I mean, right now, you mean like before COVID?
Okay, here's an absolute. If I had to go to Japan or China,
Yeah.
I would go to the doctor and I would get a bunch of fucking vaccines injected into my arms before I got on the plane and went to those places because I don't want to get sick
Yeah.
from the diseases that I have potentially no immunity for, which is
From over there.
very logical, right?
Yeah.
Very logical. Just like, wow. Just like people being sick of these Asian diseases like the Wuhan flu in America. I don't know. Am I a liberal or something right now?
No.
Okay, well, I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm talking about my own personal thing, and some things are clicking in my mind. If I was going to go to Asia, I would get a shot so that I didn't get sick in Asia.
Yeah.
If there's an Asian flu in America
Okay,
or worldwide...
But only if it's required, or you would get one if it's available. Because
That's a really interesting thing.
Some countries you are required to get vaccinations before
Okay,
you go.
then very clearly, I'm only interested in getting vaccinations
If you have to.
if it's a requirement. I don't want to put anything in me that I don't want to if I don't need to.
Okay.
Hey Slim, hey
So that's how I
Iceman.
feel about that. So I don't know what that means about me or what it says about me, but if I would go to China and get a bunch of fucking Asian flu vaccines,
you would do it
why
there,
would I
right?
not choose to get an
Thanks for the
Asian flu vaccine to go
Okay,
to
but-
America? But I don't have strong influences from coronavirus. You know me, I'd
My
maybe
original question-
I believe that the
KJ
flu
has
exists, but all the
Chicken
sort of shit that
Master
surrounds
requires
it
a vaccine
and the
syringe.
numbers that talk about
I am 9
survivability
months
rates and
pregnant.
mortality rates by
I
comparison
have
of the
Downs.
population of the entire Earth, and the survival rate is 99.99999%. I myself personally don't wear masks in public,
Yeah.
and I don't
Has
have
Downs.
a fear of getting sick. And if I were to get sick and it affected me negatively, like really bad, well, hopefully I don't perish.
Okay, can
I would just
can go
deal
back
with
to my
that. I would just deal with that.
question, though. Because you went off on a tangent. The original question being, you're willing to get the vaccine as soon as it
Coronavirus
comes out.
vaccine.
Would you
As
be?
soon as it comes out.
Would you want to be first in line to get the vaccine if you were have to go to the States?
Does it mean that I get to drive my truck into Detroit?
I guess it would allow you to do that.
If I have to get the vaccine to go to America,
Okay, but you would trust what comes out right away? See, that's my problem.
If somebody came to me and said, "If you put this in your arm, we're going to let you go see your
I wouldn't
friends.
trust it. I wouldn't.
We're going to
trust
let
it.
you go
I don't
back to
trust it yet.
shows. We're going to let you go back to
Okay,
shows
we
and
get
see your
that point.
friends."
Yes, we get
That's it.
that point.
Yes.
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 Yes,
I'll put a sleeping bag outside the.
That's crazy because I'm not going to trust what they fucking first put out there. I want to see.
So you trust the reliance of proven
6
vaccines
months or
for
more.
Asian flus? You would get Asian flu vaccines to go to China
because those
they're
were all tested
time-tested.
over years with proper study
Right.
for long-term
Right.
effects. We don't know what the fucking long-term effects. Of
I
this
would
shit's
go
gonna
and
be.
still, if I
That's
could go
what
to
I worry
America,
about.
if I could drive into America,
They're admitting they don't know what long-term effects there may be.
if I could drive into America, I would be the first one in line to get a vaccine. Yes.
Yeah. And they're making themselves not liable for that because they're allowing you to know, and the government just makes them not liable.
Or if it was cheaper to fly out of Windsor, then no, I wouldn't get the fucking vaccine.
Yeah.
I would just fly from Windsor to Detroit. It's a 20-minute drive from where I'm at, but to get in a plane and
Okay,
make
but
it a
here's the
fucking
point, though.
8-hour ordeal, big
you would have
fucking
to
deal.
take the vaccine for that too. They're making you. They'll make you take the vaccine to go to another country at that point. Everybody will need the COVID vaccine to start traveling. They're going to start mandating that.
Yeah, well, it seems like it's not going to go away, so some things I don't do
That's
what
right, because then we're going to be into the 2030 agenda.
ultimately, I don't do...
If you want to participate in
Okay, go ahead.
Fago Armageddon, you will be required to show papers proving you were vaccinated to some cop police officer.
I doubt they'll have that at the
side.
gathering, at least for the first 2 years.
One have the
First 2
exact
years.
same appearance.
He's the other type.
Alex ordered tampons.
Exact same appearance. The fuck you talking about?
That's a meme from earlier in the week.
Okay.
Well, we do look the
one,
same.
One that I haven't seen.
We look the same. Oh, 10%. Shit. I knew it was bad.
We had a feeling this was
It
gonna
was
happen.
bad.
Rocket Metal
Do you
Unite.
ever notice?
I think the PlayStation one is plugged in.
Florida Joe.
KKK. What KJ I thought that was Steel City Damer and Lord Zero. Blue.
There, hopefully that keeps us going. It probably
Wait, what
won't.
show
But if
is
it dies,
this?
it dies. If he dies, he dies. Right?
K Google. Show me pictures of Blue Waffle. Holla.
Ah la la la. I like
Good
that one.
evening. Hoop.
What up, Yankin' Chains? Anyway, yeah, I want to go to America. I don't give a fuck about,
making the sign
like,
of the horns.
you know, if I fucking...
Holla.
I'm not going to get into it. I'm just not going to fucking get into it. But I would put a needle in my arm to go to China. I would put a needle in my arm to go to America. That's just how it is. I want to go to America. I miss my
Does
friends.
your dog
Life has
have
been
the
fucking pretty fucking
antibodies?
boring. I've done some cool shit, you know, like... but like I miss America. I'm so lucky. We are lucky to be able to
I love
live
your
20
mom,
minutes
too.
away from it.
Yeah.
And while America has a vast population and a beautiful scenery to explore throughout, Detroit fucking dominates. You know what I mean? I love going to Detroit and all the fucking surrounding areas and everything. It's got a lot of history to me, especially being a juggalo and stuff.
Again. Watermelon. 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 Watermelon.
Yeah, I
Watermelon.
could go for some watermelon.
Watermelon.
I could go for some camper toilet.
HTTTTTTTTTTT. Rectal sausage casserole.
This has gotten a little out of hand tonight.
The camper is getting fixed, and it's coming home, I think, tomorrow. It had to get equalizers fixed, brake, safety brake, whatever the fucking thing is called, breakaway or whatever. Breakaway?
Emergency brake.
That sounds like a cool name. Breakaway. This is breakaway.
Bill Gates is the kind of guy who thinks the second deck is better than the first 6. I love dick. What kind of masks do Canadians wear?
All sorts. Whatever the fuck they want, pretty much.
Smile on mighty Jesus. Spinal meningitis gave KJ Downs. Fuck Bill and Kevin Gates. Oh, baby, I'ma give you all the virtual AIDS.
So yeah, I want to go to
Thanks,
America,
man.
so I would get a vaccine to go, because I would
would
get one to go to a different country.
Even if I wanted to go,
I feel like I would get...
just at this point. I mean, if I knew it was a tried and trusted vaccine, that's my problem. Is I don't want to be a fucking guinea pig on this shit. I want to see if fucking all of a sudden in 6 months people start dropping dead.
Well, if I can't go to an ICP show, I might as well be dead.
I guess.
You see this? This
Yeah, I
is
do,
my.
I do.
This isn't even. This is a thumbnail scratch of the last fucking 6 or 7 years of my life, bro.
No, Mima would still keep you alive.
I couldn't even be put out of my misery if I wanted.
Until you die of a heart attack one day.
I watched Ed TV the other day. It was good.
Vacation on your ass. Oh, I guess we all haven't taken research chemicals, huh? Young Fox is the kind of guy who likes twisted. 18 naked welcome back boys in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big, hard, throbbing cocks wanting to be sucked. 18 naked welcome back boys wanting to be fucked. What's the long-term effects? Fuck me running. I am with Ice.
Long-term effects include happiness and fucking fun with your friends.
Injections seems sketch.
It really does. I mean, I'm not an anti-vax person. I'm really.
I don't think I'm anti-vax. I don't have a problem. If you want to put fucking whatever in your body, put it in your body. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem.
I vaccinated all my kids.
These
people who don't vaccinate their kids, I don't agree with that.
Like I said, I don't do what I don't want to do. So I don't put myself out in public in places where I need to wear masks because I don't like wearing a mask. I don't like it on my face. So, I don't care. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. I don't like the way it feels. It's a weird claustrophobia thing. I don't like my face covered. You know, I don't like sexy things. I don't like getting choked during sex. I don't like my face covered. I don't want to fucking... if we're fucking joking around, like, you know, I'm gonna blah, blah, blah. Like, don't fucking cover my fucking face. Don't even... I don't like it, bro.
I'm the same way. I fucking hate it too, but I'm in situations where I have no choice.
That sucks.
I can't put myself in your situation.
But, like, if I have to fly, I would have to do that. Or if I want to go to the States, I'd have to do some weird, dumb shit. You know what I'm saying to you? So it's like, I don't do what I don't want to do, but I would put myself in a position to do something that I didn't want to do if there was a greater goal of getting something that I did want to do. You understand?
Vacations.
Yeah, flying there, you would be wearing a mask from the moment you walk in this airport until the moment you walk outside of their airport. Nobody would let you, unless you're in the bathroom and they can't see you.
Went to the dentist the other day and got some shit scraped off my teeth, and now I got like a fucking... I don't know if it's a hard piece of plaque they didn't get, or if it's like...
Blake's only fans.
Who's Rock Metal Unite?
Some fucking loser that obviously has never been here before because I have to keep spamming single letters in the fucking chat.
I also feel like it may be one of the other trolls under a different name.
Fuck the other trolls.
I just thought maybe you might have knew.
No, I've never heard of Rock Metal Unite. Actually, I think I have. I think I've seen that name actually on some Studio 17 chats.
Young Fox smells like Big Will.
Yikes.
That's
enough to make me want to do a dab. Can you do one of these ones?
Yeah, for sure.
Did we get a lighter over here? Yeah.
Face with tears of joy.
Here, let me heat this up.
Sure, this is for you.
Big Will's bathroom is a nice place to visit time to time.
I bet.
Oh, McDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Hey, at least I have a clean bathroom. Spooky, don't go that far. Agenda 21 bro. You got bullshit scripture of your tech.
I don't know what that means.
Have you seen the tile work? I'm going talculent. Big Will's bathroom is where COVID originated from. It's like a museum.
So Trump's been wrong all along?
I don't know what's going on with my mouth. It's fucked up. Sorry I was quiet there for a minute while y'all were fucking around with chat. A bunch of H's.
B. Blake is grumpy today.
It's the weather. No, he doesn't realize what the weather is. He doesn't go outside.
Oh, I can fucking flex cool with the motorcycle, man. Hell yeah, I can. I took it out to my buddy's place. I don't know if I told you any of this.
Yeah, we were talking about this, I think.
Well, I took it out to my boy's place.
Does this have to do with the whole other story?
This just has to do with only the bike and making it work better.
Okay, then I don't think I know this story.
I took the bikes. Oh, actually, here's the long version of the story. I didn't even grab the dab. I'm an idiot.
It's pretty hot. Hurry up.
I took my motorcycle to my fucking friend's house so that he would help me work on it. And of course he did. And hold on.
I have diarrhea.
That's probably a daily thing for you, isn't it, Danny boy?
Remember those Asian ladies?
I shouldn't talk.
They go like this. They go, I have a bad case of diarrhea.
Yeah, I do.
Do you remember the Coke? Please give me cock.
What?
Please give me cock.
Like
and ask them for cock.
Yep.
I forgot what I was saying a second ago. Oh well.
Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants.
Sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick. Got a problem with my shit, kids suck my dick.
Pointing backhand index.
Yeah. Oh, Blake seems grumpy. No. Oh, I was flexing about the bike.
Yeah.
Yo, the bike is getting doper and doper every day.
The John.
The bike is getting doper and doper every day. I took it to my friend's house the other day, and what seems to be one of the most common issues with a bad starter is not the starter itself, but generally the neutral switch or the solenoid. And I determined that one of the solenoids had previously been attempted to be repaired by somebody else, previous owner type shit. And so we swapped the solenoids, and we put some power from the battery charger on the right lead. Push to start on the fucking handlebar, baby. Started right up, no problem. Well, there is one problem, though, and that is the start button sticks a little bit. The start button sticks a little bit. And
That's awesome, so no more kicking?
You could do no kicking if you want.
Kick, but
you can kick if you want. Right now I still have to kick, but the starter does work. That's but where I was at while you were out of the room was here. The push to start does work, but the button is kind of sticking a little bit. So I think I'm going to have to pull the thing apart, clean it, put it back together, and hopefully that's good. If not, I got the other bike, which also has a button on it. Hopefully that button's not a piece of shit. But we would press to start, and then we'd had to yank the cables off of the leads because the starter was consistently engaged and we couldn't get it to stop without ripping the power off. So so I called around and anywhere that I saw online. Well, let me go crazy for a quick second. Some of the parts that two parts that I need for the bike right now, Iceman, are the battery and a new ignition. Go ahead.
I agree, Sorgento. He does look that way. 50 feet's kind of close, though, man.
Like across the street in a townhouse.
Not even across the street on the curb.
He's got a telescope in his kitchen window looking across the street. Anyway, I was just blabbing about bullshit.
I forgot now.
Yeah, I'm stoned too. It's all good. I was just saying shit about...
Sometimes you get
high. Bike batteries. I was flexing cool. I was flexing cool with all my motorcycle clout. Yeah, now it's okay, I will. All I really need is 3 things. Ignition, battery, and get my electrical working. I don't know what's wrong with the electrical. We got the lights to work on the parts bike with the charger connected to everything, but with the same shit, not on the bike, the good bike.
Yeah.
So that's got to be figured out. But I was flexing. Oh, this is what I was going crazy about. There's a place online. It's called Dr. ATV. And they have a whole section dedicated to 81s and 80 to 83 models. And you can basically get whatever you need. If it's not an OEM part that they have a replica that is exactly what you need to facilitate your build on these bikes. Dude. Excuse me. Because I live in Canada... I wanted an ignition, and you know the ignition, right? It's just the thing with the wire. It's about this big, this long.
Yeah.
They want $22. They want $23 for the ignition. What's up, Siznak? They wanted $23 for the ignition. They wanted $25 to ship the ignition.
That's shit.
Yeah.
That's shit.
Yeah. And then they had a battery for after the exchange rate, the battery was like around $40. But they wanted like $50 to ship the fucking ignition and the battery.
Holy shit.
And then another thing, and this one's...
the battery's kind of heavy, though.
I'm going to see if I can get a homie to allow me to use their American shipping for a specific part, and here's the part. OEM baskets for the front. Mint. In a bag with the Honda sticker on it for $50, and then $9, or maybe $43, and then $9 to get the bracket to attach it to that little... whatever, the rack on the front of the bike.
Yeah.
They want like fucking $50 to ship the fucking basket, bro. And I can't, like, I get it, but it's fucking stupid.
It's coming from the States?
Yeah, it's coming from some place in the States from a website called Dr. ATV. You want to smoke a joint? We already did half a show.
Yeah, we could do another dab. But yeah, let's smoke a joint, actually. I feel like smoking some weed.
The weed's not the greatest, but it still is weed. I think I forgot the grinder. So yeah, that fucking shipping shit is fucking bullshit. It's the fucking exchange is always brutal. I will never not complain about the exchange rate. I don't care how much I'm fucking talking about first in line, Wuhan flu, whatever, vaccine, whatever.
Iceman?
I will never get over the fucking thing, bro. I'm 20 minutes away, bro. I'm 20 minutes away, bro. Why is my $1 worth 65 fucking cents here? Fuck you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Bullshit.
And then you're gonna come over here with $1 and tell me that it's worth $1.35? Suck my fucking dick.
Now I'm losing that.
Suck my dick. You know what I do like though is places that just have a hard 20%. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
When they only give them 20 cents on the dollar.
There's not... I mean, we can search for Canadian stores over here, and there are some, but some shit you just can't fucking get unless you're getting it out of the States. There's some shit on Amazon that Amazon won't ship to Canada, but they sell on the Amazon American site.
If there's anybody that wants to gift me some shit like that, none of you 13 motherfuckers are going to do that, but... message me and then I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link. I just need 2 pieces. The basket itself and the bracket for the basket, and then maybe 4 pieces. Send me 2 bolts. The bracket has the nuts welded on them.
But you need the bolts. It doesn't come with bolts?
Just move to
If you buy the bracket, it doesn't come with bolts.
Jeez.
You have to. They're 25 cents a piece.
Yeah.
But still. Just moved to Michigan, bro. Well, the thing about that is like I'm poor, right? I don't have a job. You know, everybody's always trolling, but the facts are the facts. And beyond that, even if I had a steady employment, I was just trolling myself there. That doesn't even fucking apply to my... had a job like yours, whatever it is that you fucking do with your life for money, you don't have a bachelor degree in anything. You couldn't just go over there and fucking start living or working, you know what I mean? Like, and that's a big thing. You're not going to move there and not work. Maybe I could be a bum in Canada, but the government is designed to take care of me. Like, that's what they do.
You could be a real bum over there, just a homeless one.
I think like, I don't know. I don't think No, I would be like an illegal immigrant if I went over there and was homeless and shit.
But they wouldn't know about you if you were just living on the street.
Well, to be like a legitimate fucking functioning member of society in America, you need like a bachelor degree.
They don't make it
Maybe
that
not
easy.
Bachelor degree. I don't know what the words are because I'm retarded and I don't have the things because I never seeked extended education really beyond high school.
Yeah.
Bachelor?
I think so, yeah.
You need some kind of degree or some really like college applied
like a bachelor
education,
or PhD or something.
Something that like
applies to a specific
makes
job.
you valuable.
And even if it does, the company still has to prove that they've looked in their area and couldn't find somebody, and you are the best applicant.
Can you give me a Google
for the job.
on that?
On what?
That phone? I don't know where my phone is.
Oh, okay. What do you want, Google?
My phone. What it takes to be an American citizen.
Requirements to become American citizen.
Here's a summary from Boundless
Let me see this real
Immigration.
quick.
U.S. citizenship requirement.
Should come up in there.
You have to be 18. You have to live in the States as a green card holder.
Yeah, there you go. Just weld on a homemade bracket.
Have a good moral character. Be proficient in English and demonstrate knowledge of U.S. history. Register for military service if a male of a certain age. Swear allegiance to the United States.
Well, I guess that's one way to become an American. Join the military there.
Well, I thought that there was also some stuff that had to do regarding education.
Yeah.
I'm not going to...
There's a lot to it, isn't there?
Yeah, it's just reading. Anyway, it would be more than I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure, I complain about the exchange, and I don't have, like, patriotism, but I know that America's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
You know
Plus,
what I'm
it costs
saying?
you a lot of fucking money.
And I
to
bet
become
you
an
anywhere...
American citizen.
That, too. And I bet you anywhere that I could live in a fucking America would not be good. Because I'm so fucking poor, right? I'm pretty content being Canadian, living in this trailer park. I've lived here for 11 years. Outside of living with my parents, this will now be the dwelling that I've lived in the longest, the most duration of time.
Other than growing up.
Yeah, living with my parents from like born until... I think the first time I moved out of my parents was... Oh, fuck. I must have been, like, probably 18 the first time I moved out.
That's what I would have guessed.
And then I moved back in, and I moved out once or twice while I tried to figure it out. Can we sign Big Will up for the military? I don't know.
He wouldn't be eligible.
Fuck a degree. I'm not exactly sure. I thought it had something... Let me roll this joint. I thought it had something to do with education. Maybe I was misinformed that way. Is that my phone?
Must have been.
Oh.
It might be this. I don't hear the phone. I don't see the phone, I mean.
Oh, well, whatever. I
It's
shouldn't be
probably
distracted
inside
by
the
it
chair
anyway.
again.
Probably. Great. Anyway. I would not want to live in America. But I'm glad that I live 20 minutes away from it, and that when things were different, we could go there whenever we wanted and do whatever we want, and basically not get sweated. You know, looking back on it, listen, I'll go into the fucking Border Patrol for 5 hours. I'll hang out with those guys for a whole shift.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. Just let me go. As long as I just want to cross.
Even when it does open with vaccination and allowing you to go over, it's still never going to be the same as it was before. It's going to be more stringent. They've already talked about putting up facial recognition at the American border going across that way. So they're always going to know who you are.
Bigger joint. They already do anyway. They take your fucking passport and scan it, and they take fucking
Not always.
6 pictures of your fucking
They don't always
truck.
scan. Sometimes they just look, ask you, and go. There are times that they don't do anything. But
I'm sure that I'm not a security agent, and sorry to cut you off, but I'm certain that they take 18 fucking pictures of your license plate when you're driving up, and there's no way that they don't run that through a database and already know who the fuck you are.
Anybody could be driving that car, though.
Well, yeah, I guess so. But I'm sure all that, like, it's got to be like some real fucking CSI shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's the fucking government. I mean, it's probably junk. It's probably not. But I'm making this assumption. I'm making an assumption that when you drive into America, they do take all those pictures. That's a fact. And then, like, I can't believe that they don't take those pictures and those relay who the vehicle is and a picture of you, the owner of the vehicle. I mean, at least for me, because I've established very well that my truck is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then whose truck is this type shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, whose truck is this doesn't really happen to me anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of the least asked questions.
They used to ask that a lot?
Yeah, when I first started going
Really?
over,
Yeah.
they would ask me whose truck it is, yeah.
Well, I guess with your colored hair and shit. And then
Yeah, I did, yeah, I guess. I miss doing all that shit, man. I want to fucking go back to being outrageously looking with vividly colored hair. I'd really, even though I'm 38, I shouldn't let my age restrict my desire to look a specific way. I don't think that's like some millennial bullshit, is
I
it?
don't think so.
Dye my fucking hair bright orange like a pylon if I want, you know what I mean? And fucking
No,
spray.
I see plenty of
spray
people,
paint a fucking, yeah.
I see plenty of people older than us.
I always like
Different
struggled
colors.
with that, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? That part of my image, like dyeing my hair specifically.
I mean, if I had hair and if I wasn't working the job that I'm working, I would dye my hair. That'd be dope to do.
I'd like to see you grow your hair out and then dye it like a real clown and shit. Just like, you know that you're gonna commit to this for Halloween, and we're just gonna like get together on like the 29th and get your hair all dyed up clown style, bald on the top. You know exactly what I'm saying. Like, imagine if your hair was as long as mine. Imagine if your hair was as long as mine right now and bald on the top, and we just had it all pulled out like fucking... Like Boy Blue. You know some of those?
Yeah.
Exactly like that.
I don't think I like
it would
that.
be fresh as fuck. You do it for the Devil's Night and Halloween. And then, on November 1st, shave it off. Yeah. Cool as hell. It would be fresh as fuck.
What's up, fellas? Hoop hoop.
Fat Jesus. Yeah, it's crazy, the bike. You gotta... I blame Canada for your poor work ethic. Mine is just like I've always like tried to have. How do you say this one? I've always tried to have, in the best way that I can,
Ronald Ice Donald.
Self-sufficient reliance. I've never had... I don't disrespect people who do, but I personally have never found extreme value in sweat equity. So I'm slipping through the cracks, baby. Ha ha! You know what I'm saying? I'm going to roll this joint about it.
Ronald Ice Donald. Is that what you're calling him, Swagnito?
Well, I don't... Your name is Ice, so I'm going to go ahead and say no.
Man, it's taking you forever. It always takes you forever to roll a joint, though.
Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing. Everybody's always like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, where are you going?
True.
Where are you going?
But we want to smoke.
Guess what else? Roll a fucking joint then. Not you now, I'm just saying.
No, I know.
I roll awesome joints. You can't fucking rush this art.
You always say that, but I've noticed a number of joints in the past few weeks that have really...
It's the burning quality of this shitty weed. The joints are on
Not
point.
even that. No, other weed that we smoked. It's. You always get this fucking canoe effect going.
You're lying.
It's gonna happen tonight.
That's because of the shitty weed.
No, I thought you were gonna say something else. He's already getting his excuse set up for tonight.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on.
Can't wait till you get some good weed then.
Oh, that'll be great. I'd love that.
I agree with you, KJ. That is pretty cool.
Don't agree with KJ.
Well, sometimes he makes sense.
Not being broke is cool. Yeah, it's alright.
And I agree with you also, Killer 618. But I spend it on stupid shit that ain't gonna last. Just,
Well, I've always tried to fucking make my own money. You know what I mean? I've always tried to be my own boss. I always try to be my own entrepreneur.
I mean, yes, I agree. But, I mean, that just goes back... What I'm about to say just goes back to your whole sweat equity. You tried to do things without sweat equity.
Yeah. I fucking hate it, man. I fucking hate working, bro.
Don't we all?
I fucking hate,
that's
all the jobs that I ever had are fucking lame-ass shit jobs where I do the exact same thing over and over again, and I can't... Not hardwired for that.
I guess, but I mean, there's other shit to try.
Factory jobs. We got a great industry here, like to go get like some factory jobs and shit. But like as it is, I don't care what I sound like tonight about it. As it is, okay. Well, we want you to do this part. We want you to do this part, right? So go ahead. And then they do the part, and then you set a thing, a bar, and then they're like, okay, never go below that, and go above it. Go above it. And then great job. Now go above it. Okay, sweet. Thanks for the motivation, saying that I'm great for doing this many. I wasn't even trying. Bzzz. Oh, you did 1,000 instead of 700. Now we know you can do 1,000. Never dip below 1,000.
That's your new bar.
No, I can't. I hate that shit.
Don't we all?
Well,
Fuck, nobody likes that.
Mine, maybe trading that off, that type of security is good to have. You know what I mean? That self-sufficient hustle. Maybe you're not paying your rent this month. Or maybe you're... I'm not saying necessarily my hustle. I mean, I've been in bad hustles. I've been in bad hustles when I was real young. Talking about, like, straight up just eating, like... That's why I don't like peanut butter.
I knew that was coming. Immediately I said, here comes the peanut butter. And here, I'll fucking scoop that shit every day.
I just, like, every time I fucking eat peanut butter, I just think about this one time where I was living in this whack fucking situation, and I had nothing, and I wasn't trying for fucking shit, and everything fucking was sucking dicks around me, and I also was fucking gagging on cocks. It sucked shit. And I was also gagging on fucking peanut butter and bread, because that's all I fucking had. And, you know, I'm not like... whatever the opposite of humble is, I'm not that about it. It's a formative time because I talk about it often enough.
Yeah.
But like that security though, I've just always felt it difficult to aspire to achieve such a social norm. It's really difficult for me to process it all. Call me what you will.
Peanut butter, it's a trigger for you. It brings you back to that time.
Hey, I've been eating peanut butter lately. Mima's been making me some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and stuff.
Oh, I love PBJs. Cool. Toasted PBJs with the melted peanut butter. It's fucking delicious.
Do you put butter on your... I think we've definitely had this conversation in the past.
I do it on my bread sandwiches, but not on my toast ones anymore. Just on if I'm having
melted
PBJ
butter and melted peanut butter on toast.
No, I just want the melted peanut butter and jam, and that's good for me.
I want to get some cinnamon sugar in this bitch.
Oh, I haven't had that in a long time. I used to sprinkle that on toast growing up all the time. My kid did it when she was growing up.
Cinnamon toast dominates.
Down times to appreciate the good times.
Hey, Woody Widhelm, I say that all the fucking time. I don't know if you're repeating my own shit back to me, but I say it constantly. Ups and downs, keep me balanced. And I'm 38 years old now, and the peanut butter story is from when I was like 22, 23. You know what I'm saying? Like young, real young, like cum young. Do you got a tray over there?
No, it's up at the desk.
So, you have to, and moreover, saying the exact same thing again in different terms. I'm not sure where I had initially heard it.
I might be the real Jesus.
Excuse me, a little gas here. As it is,
we all watch
a utopia
to remind ourselves how good the other shows we watch are.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying right now. A utopia is unobtainable because it is impossible, factually, to keep all of the people happy at all of the time. Yeah. And
there's too many fucking whiners out there.
Right, and if so, a utopia could be, and if so, a utopia could be a viable, environment. It doesn't make sense because you need bad things to appreciate good things. If everything was good all the time, would you truly know that it was good? You have nothing to compare it to. You need bad things to happen so that you can appreciate good times. It's the yin and the yang, ups and downs, keep me balanced. It's all the same fucking primitive thought, balance.
Yeah.
The yin and the yang. I don't know about yin and yang. That's just the
Maybe
thing,
I'm
right?
the
The
real
symbol.
medium
My yin and
average
yang
size
go-to
Jesus.
is a utopia is unobtainable because it's impossible to keep all of the people happy all the time. You need bad things to appreciate good things.
Yes.
It's a long.
That's what it comes down to.
That's it. You know.
I am so lost.
Well, refresh your
That's
page.
not hard.
Refresh.
Everyone looks the fucking same.
Oh. Refreshing.
fucking fat
Refreshing
Jesus
will not
here.
help that. Did I even pass this to you
Slender
once?
Yes, I've
Mohammed.
had it. I think I passed it back to you and you didn't touch it.
Here, I was talking about utopias again.
Oh,
Slender
shit, man.
Muhammad. That's funny. Fat Jesus. Slender Muhammad. Anorexic Buddha. Anyway, that one fell flat in my mind
Pass
because you
the
didn't even
joint.
react, and
All
these guys
white
don't
people
fucking make any
look
noise,
alike.
so that was
Anorexic Buddha.
hurtful.
I didn't.
It's all good. I hurt myself.
I don't know if I needed to know context to that or not.
You didn't.
Okay.
It's all good. White people
I didn't
look
find it
alike,
funny.
yeah. White people do look
Pointing
alike.
index with light skin tone. A pointing backhand index. When did you make Flannel the co-host?
Yeah, I made Lord Zero here the co-host.
Thanks, bro.
We
I'm
just had to
average
replace him,
Caucasian
and next week we're gonna...
Putting me down tonight.
I'm average Caucasian Jesus.
I'm out of here.
Kill
Don't
Whitey.
threaten me with a good time. Everybody knows you didn't leave because the dog didn't fucking
I
move.
guess you got a good point there.
Well, talk about regular life bullshit. I have no
didn't
expectation of
realize
you, and of course I
Flannel
drive
was
everything
bald.
around here.
Well,
and
work sucks. Today I fucking...
Oh, sweet, good. You got ice advice?
No, I don't got no fucking advice.
Well, that's too
I don't know. I mean, you might as well put... Maybe some advice will come out of it.
All right,
Who
here we
knows?
go.
Let's
Hold
try
on.
for nice advice.
I missed it. Hold on. Oh, is it this? Yes, it is. Are you a fucking stupid, retarded piece of shit
got
moron
it.
sitting on the
Gonna
internet
go make
looking
some
at me
TV
and this
cakes for
fucking dummy
dinner.
right here
Wait.
trying to figure out
Not to
your
be
whole
confused
goddamn
with
reason
tiny
for
African
existing
American
on this
Jesus.
plane of
Ice
consciousness,
house and new
spinning on
stove.
this fucking dirt ball around the sun? Do you question if there may be existence like us in a similar form on another planet, or that we're just a unique experiment isolated to this one ball in this massive fucking endless universe?
But you
Do you shit your pants and fucking wipe with your hand? Then sit down and strap in, motherfucker, because this week we're gonna give you an opportunity to. I'm overselling it. I'm overselling it. The advice is. Oh, I'm sorry. I was sorry.
Oh, he's fine.
I gave him a little elbow to the nose. I apologize. Sit down and strap in, motherfuckers, because this week we're going to shed a little bit of light on none of those subjects when we get into ice, or Pukaki time. Advice! Take it away, Iceman. Here, do
Now, you
this
see,
first.
the part of the problem here
I'll light
is
it for you.
You talk so fucking much, I totally forget what I'm going to talk about.
Just go ahead and talk some bullshit.
Actually, no, I don't. So it's work kind of sucked today because our truck, which we've already put enough
Nice
money into repairs
advice.
into since we got it, so we could have bought another better truck. Fucking broke down at work on me today again. Fucking piece of shit. We're driving around doing deliveries, and we get going, and then all of a sudden the whole thing starts bogging out on us. Smoke starts pouring out the thing, but I finished off a few deliveries before taking it back, which means that I had to end up rescheduling the remainder deliveries for other days because obviously I'm not coming out to them now, which is fine. But now I have to rent a truck. So after work, and I wanted to wait till late, so I wanted to get it late enough so I can keep it late enough. I only get it for 24 hours. So I went to get it tonight, and it took me an hour and a half dealing with that gas station by the roundabout to rent this U-Haul before I finally walked out that door and drove away with it.
What was the problem mostly?
The workers that were there, okay, mostly it's U-Haul. It's fucking, don't use U-Haul. The cocksuckers are idiots. They don't know how to run anything. There's my advice. I'll get back to that.
All right.
Part of the problem is the two workers that were there have not been trained on the system yet. So the guy that was helping me called his boss and his boss's wife, who were trained. Like, she was trained on it. So we're working through it, and I'm giving them information, and they're telling them how to enter it into the computer and how to. So they're basically trying to train him there. And we go through the whole thing, and
Roundabout has nothing to do with it.
And it didn't fucking work. So we, so they went through it again, but they did it on their computer instead, and they still couldn't get it to fucking work. And this is already fucking half an hour in, at least 45 minutes in. No, actually, that was much longer. That took them almost an hour just for that part. Because then they finally called U-Haul, and of course U-Haul can do anything from their fucking end and just play with shit. But their system is messed up, and I'm not blaming these people. I mean, this is a brand new business they're doing, and they're just learning themselves. The workers, they were just learning. But I've got it at another business before where it's taken me with experienced people who have used this system many times because they've been renting it at this business for a long time. And it still takes 45 minutes for me to get out the door with a friggin' truck. It's insane. Like, they always have to re-enter shit, and then all of a sudden the shit gets disappeared, and they have to go back, so we have to start back here again, and then try again. And they have to try putting in different things just to make it work out. Like, it should be straightforward. U-Haul is fucking... And well, I guess you may not have, but if any of you have tried to do online, there's a few times in the past where I've done it online, and I've got the contract in hand, and I walk... What are you talking about? I had it reserved. It's been reserved for a month. I've got it right here. Well, we're sorry. We don't have one. Someone must have taken it out. Oh, we're very sorry about that. Don't use U-Haul. I mean, they're cheap. But, man, they just don't fucking know how to do business. So I guess that's what it comes down to. My fucking
I don't
day
think we have
really
Bensky here, do we?
I was mentally fucking drained before I walked out of that. I looked at the girl behind I'm not blaming them, but I looked at the girl behind the counter and I said, listen, if I had hair, I'd be walking out of here bald. It's a good thing I'm already bald. And she laughed at me. She knows. Like, we were having a good time joking about it, but still, it was a long fucking hour and a half sitting in that place trying to get this sorted out.
Yeah, that's bullshit. I just want to rent a truck. What the fuck?
How hard is that?
Yeah, and you advertise on the truck everywhere you see on the U-Haul truck. I know that there's more costs incurred. I'm not retarded, but everywhere you go, it's like $20 for the truck, right? $20 for the truck. Why are you making me fucking spend an hour and a half here to spend $20? You know what I mean? Like,
why does it have to be harder?
I only make $14 a fucking hour, guys. Like, what the fuck?
But why is it not as easy as giving them your license, giving them a credit card, and you should be fucking all set? They got all the information they need to rent you a truck, as long as you sign the contract to their terms. How fucking hard is that? But yeah, I guess that's it. If you don't want to go through the shit I went through, don't use U-Haul, man. It's fucking aggravating. And every time, it's like I said, it's every time I rent one. I've never had a smooth transition renting a U-Haul. You know, there's a lot of drug money laundering fronts out there, but I believe you. 100%.
I got pulled over by the cops.
I've never heard that one before, but I 100% believe you.
I got pulled over by the cops once in a U-Haul.
Did you?
Yeah, because we didn't have our ramp pushed all the way in. So it could have been dangerous. Okay, so made it then? Unless are you keeping going?
No, that's it.
Okay, so
if you don't want to go through the shit that I went through, if you don't want to have that aggravation, because believe me, it could be a real aggravation.
Just made that up.
Don't use U-Haul. Just don't. They're an aggravation. That's ice. Advice.
Okay.
No, I'm not even joking, bro. Don't even fucking try to tell me I'm making that shit up. Every fucking time. See, he finally triggered me. Son of a bitch finally did it. Fuck you, Spooky.
Yeah, fuck you, Spooky Tuesday. Fucking summon a bitch.
Fucking jerk.
Yeah. You gurk.
No, that's not something I'd make up, motherfuckers.
U-Haul is a drug money laundering front. Maybe.
Weird.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Guys in the
Los
States,
Polo's chicken place was a drug money laundering. Or was a drug selling front.
No, we're in Canada.
Laundering.
Literally just went on for an hour of the whole show about how I'm from Canada.
Need a CC here. What's that?
Credit card. You don't need a credit card to get a U-Haul?
Really? What the fuck?
That doesn't sound.
You have to have a credit card.
It doesn't sound right, but also exactly right.
It doesn't sound right.
That's why I don't live in America. People are fucked.
Yeah. No, we have to have a credit card because you pay for the U-Haul, you pay for that up front on the credit card, but then when you bring it back, if you didn't fill it with gas, or also if you've gone so many more kilometers than they've already allowed, then they'll charge you that afterwards on the credit card. They'll just charge it.
Excuse me. He knows. Fucking Canada Post people got to be fucking big time drug dealers. You know what I'm saying?
What province?
Right? They probably are.
The postal fucking that shit probably went up so fucking much.
I bet for years. They're actually, now that you mention it, I used to have a drug dealer who was a male person, so I never asked and she never brought it up, but I wonder if maybe...
Somebody told me that the mail is just a bunch of conspiracy shit anyway, and now I fucking hate them.
Just a bunch of conspiracy shit, what do you mean?
Yeah, they fucking walk there, they just get to walk wherever they want, they go in everybody's yards, they're looking around, fucking jotting down an agenda, but they're giving you your mail, so
I'm disagreeing with that only because of two reasons. One, a friend that we know that I think is a mail carrier.
She's not in on it.
Not her.
Whoever the person is, they're not in on it. Not everybody's in on it.
Yeah, maybe there's only certain ones, I guess. Maybe.
Hear about the two guys that hang out by the window?
You know, that
would explain... set up for a joke? No, I don't know.
That would explain a lot of other shit, too.
Rod.
Get the fuck out of here. Show's over. The show's fucking over. I'm not dealing with jokes like that on this fucking show. Thanks for watching this episode of Positive Vibes, everybody.
That was a good joke.
Thank Woody Wilhelm for fucking ruining it. But it's all good because we will do another show next fucking Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Not Slim 1 channel. And then don't forget to check me out tomorrow night with Spooky Tuesday on Studio 17 and potentially a UFCD on Friday. And then maybe a Saucy Time on Sunday. And then definitely a UFCD on Studio 17 on Monday. Boom! Go ahead. Nice.
What makes you think we're even in Canada?
I said we're in Canada.
Oh, did you? Okay. Yeah,
actually, what I specifically said was I just spent a whole hour of the show talking about how I can't go to the States. I'm from Canada.
I don't know how long the LaRock 420 has been watching, though. Who knows? Anyways, I guess that's it.
Yeah, we got the outro play, I guess. But genuinely, thank you to everybody that come out and watch. I don't plan to do any more live streaming tonight, but you're in Alberta, we are in Ontario.
I was wondering about that too, Spooky.
UFCD on Monday. Is that what I said?
Yes, you did.
Oh, I'm sorry. What I meant to say was, don't forget to check out an all-new episode of Real Underground, baby, on Monday on Studio 17. I thought you were saying that there was like a special episode. No, I misspoke completely and didn't even catch it in my filter. Thanks for fucking catching that shit. I appreciate that. It's Real Underground, baby, on Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then also as the Insane Clown Posse House Party. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Peep Show. We'll change those times.